đi. Sao mình bé này? The fuck?
Say we're made for each other, breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're warmer than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting that I can't. You're queen, never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. We should live in Hollywood, talking late night snacking. I wanna sleep well, I wanna sleep well. Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. It's just a pillow talking, but you know that I mean it when I say that I'm locked in. Darling, you're my everything that I need. And I'm screaming, I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be.
Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I messed with so-and-so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties, shook a guy might bore me. I come from that side of South where no fear was your uniform. Started dressing bright, drinking days look like a unicorn. But we was all wanted something, this is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I'm share it on the record. Tried to send a text, it was an error. I think I got the message, but the message. So many memories. Way before. Long time living in the cities. Long time living in the cities. Long time living in the cities.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Gives it back. Oh, he's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe might just make this. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the shot! And the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard. Mexico couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Szoboszlai. That is a great... Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Szoboszlai. He could be in here. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Szoboszlai. They want to be quick to recover this. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Szoboszlai. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good run. Rafinha. Mexico trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easy...
Vinicius Junior! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Eze. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anguissa. That's a nicely measured pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Mbappe. That has been cut short. So what can they make of this? Vitinha. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Odegaard. He won't be happy with that one. Szoboszlai. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Rafael Leao. Mbappe. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he spark a counter here? comes under pressure and it's come loose. Clips it so gently. Oh, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Mbappe. Soboslai. Mbappe. Martinez can claim that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Foot in. Vitinha. It is still anyone's game. Shot at goal! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bayer Leverkusen are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Mexico appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Rodri has a look and plays it forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score... He's had a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Mexico really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Cambio en México. Número 9, número 13. Entran número 20, número 22. Se va a realizar un cambio.
They've played it short. He's got the shot away! Goal! Mexico back on level terms.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinch.
Now the finish! Goal by Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rashford demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Mbappe! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in.
4 minutos de compensación.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of trickery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is a little undercooked.
Foden.
No, that's been intercepted. And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. Just the goalkeeper hits one! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Mexico finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Rafinha. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Can he put it away? He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Diaby. De Jong. And Rafinha. Anguissa. Vermin. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Vinicius Junior. Good pressure, determined, intense. Anguissa. Vinicius Junior. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Guardiola cuts out the pass.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mexico trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's had it taken off him. Szoboszlai.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vermin. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in a great... Has a goal! Goal! Mexico! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Mexico get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read, needed to be. Anguissa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chips it through. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got the shot away! Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Tries a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe. Van Dijk. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the shot could be on here.
Se agrega
De Jong.
un minuto al Tiempo
Foot
reglamentario.
in. Diaby. And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And we're off again.
Bayer Leverkusen really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Martinez catches it safely. Bayer Leverkusen do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ødegaard. Looking for the runner. And the finish! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Mexico take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead.
Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header!
Espectadores de este partido.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Played back.
Modern football for you.
Alvarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Diaby. Stones gets across to intercept that. Passes short and sharp. Oh, strongly challenged there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Cambio en México. Número 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 4. Número 13. Número 21.
Bayer Leverkusen have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Szoboszlai.
Número 20. Número 16. Cambio.
That is it's Rashford! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bayer Leverkusen perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's intervened well there.
Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Madsen. Rafael Leao. Foden. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Eze. Stones makes the interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Eze. Oh, super find. Vinicius Junior! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Mexico could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there... Rashford! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
It's out for a goal kick.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Griezmann. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. 5 minutes to add. Played back in. Now it's Rashford. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that will be it. Bayer Leverkusen did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
That's my manner. So see you later on an escalator. Going up. Look, 난 필요 없어 navigate. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just do it. 지금 순간이만 switch on. 뭘 그리 놀라 넌. Wake up, 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost. Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러. Just pick it up, just pick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 타입. 너무 filter top, you swim away, 멈추지 않아. Escalator, so see you later on an escalator. freak that 눈높이를 낮출 일은 없지 절대 suntan 누구보다 태양을 원해 What was that 발 밑에다 두고 온 두려움 is my update The latest pass Up up never go down 내가 딱 어울리는 것처럼 멈추는 법을 몰라 더 커지는 게 날 탐내다간
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric run.
And the finish! And the ball's come loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. And now they can clear their lines. Vitinha, Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Hakimi. And the shot's on here. And he's away. Rice. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha. Madsen. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gets a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kimmich. Mbappe. Soboslai. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Bayer Leverkusen are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. Soboslai. Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Vardiol attempts a clearance. Szoboszlai. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Rodrigo, he's got away. Great chance! And again! Just off target. Mbappe. Van de Ven. Now it's Rafinha. And that has left him in a heap. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he thumps it clear. There will be a throw-in. Madsen. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the counter could be on here. Fofana did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rice. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Rice. Rafinha. Brahim Diaz. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! Vinicius, great hit! Vitinha. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Cambio en México. Número 6. Lo reemplazará.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Kimmich. Vinicius Junior. Rafael Leao.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He might be in here! Can he finish? Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio en México. Número 9, número 11, número 41. Entran número 20.
Odegaard plays it short.
10, número 14. Cambio.
Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Odegaard. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Eze. He's found a way through. Oh, good ball. And the ball is out of play. Not the most accurate pass. And the shot!
La cantidad de espectadores de
Oh,
este
that is
partido
really good
fue de
tenacity.
71.898.
Mexico have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Hits one! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mexico have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach. Rafael Leao gets through and he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Cambio en México. Número 29.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Número
actually.
16. Se está realizando
Mexico
un cambio.
are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bayer Leverkusen have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Eze. Can he put it away? They are rampant! And they are cruising away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mexico are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Some really good ball movement. He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eze, and he's onside. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Quality ball.
Mexico probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's quick to snatch it back. Kimmich. Haaland.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
We are into stoppage. Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that. Alvarez. And they've got rid. That is ended up in no man's land. That's that, the end. Bayer Leverkusen can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.